Hey Jamie, this is Ben from Van Sharks. We're taking a look at your design here. We'll go ahead and resume this. And I'm super excited about this. We're just going to go ahead and drop right in and take a look at it. So we'll do this. All right, and if there's any background noise, you'll have to forgive me. We're actually in the shop. You can see all the vans that we have. And we'll just go ahead and do this. All right, so here is my idea for you. This is a Sprinter 170E, so it's basically 16 feet from the front all the way through to the back. And if you were to step up, I think this would be roughly right about there. We have a little fold-down tray table from the kitchen. This gap here is about 30 inches, which would allow you easily to get in and out of the van. And you can kind of step up into it. And this is the layout. So this partition wall right here could be a wall divider or a pocket door, but I'll get back to this in a minute. We have the upper radius cabinets for storage, and we have a bed slash bench here on the bottom, and we have these are called Lamba tables. I don't have the table leg, but basically it's an L-shape leg here that comes up and mounts into the bottom, and this whole platform can just kind of move and rotate wherever you need it. This is your little kitchenette here. We have a sink, which I like the placement of this sink because you could take the shower head and actually turn it other ways, and then you have a shower outside the van. So you can kind of do what you gotta do or rinse off your stuff, whatever you gotta do. So got the sink, have a, mini fridge, and we also have a toaster oven. This is like a convection toaster oven that you could use. You could also have like a little cook burner here if you want to make some food or whatever. And of course, another upper radius cabinet. Right here, this is for your cassette toilet. So there's a couple things that this is doing. When it's folded down, it is in a bench configuration, and you can sit here and do your things on your laptop, your screen, whatever. And you're kind of tucked in under this. And this is also another seat that you can sit in when you're in here. To get through to the other thing, you have a pocket door. You could open this door. I do want to keep this compartment separate. And the reason I want to keep it separate has to do with fumes and gas things and oil and just the general vibe from this part of the van. So you basically step up over through the wall here, and then you're into your bikes. Now these bikes are the exact dimensions of an R1. So I went ahead and measured everything. We're talking 27 inches wide from the handles, 80 inches long from the ends of the wheels here, and 46 inches tall. And you have space for two of these bikes, so we can have all of your mounting hardware and everything. I have upper radius cabinets here for storage, and then on the walls themselves, I would have hooks for like hanging your coats, hanging really whatever you need. I wouldn't want these cabinets all the way out. I also would want more space as you're loading. It's just not in the way of your movement as you're coming in and out of the van. And yeah, so that's kind of the basic gist. Back up here into the front compartment, this also functions as your bed. So this cushion will come out. It's kind of like a... I'm going to send you a link to show you what the product is specifically that we're going to build for you. But this would convert to a bed. Your total distance from the edge of this cushion to here is around 45 inches. So to give you a scale, a twin bed is about 38 inches wide, and a full-size bed is 54 inches wide. So we are somewhere between a twin-size bed and a full-size bed. You could sleep two people in here, but it would be tight. But again, if you're just going out for the track weekend and it's just you and somebody, that's a very real possibility. So that's what we got here. And then let's go ahead and hop over to this one. So this is the bed in the down configuration. Just to kind of show you. So this thing would slide out. Your toilet down is folded down. These are the Lamba tables. They actually can fold up out of the way, so they're not even a thing. And the chairs, if we do not do a pocket door here, so if we leave it open, these chairs can swivel in. And if you're just, again, you're sitting here, you still have access to this table as a spot, but this chair is probably going to be more comfortable than your bench. So that's a very real possibility. And again, as you're like undoing the bed, you have a little bit of room to stand around here, and you can just kind of drag it open, bring your cushion down, place it here, and then boom, boom, you have your bed all set up. This particular system is like one of those extending rails. So it's a very easy transformation, doesn't take any time at all. And then underneath of it, again, back over here, underneath of it, we have plenty of space for storage. So you can do really any number of things. You could have a battery system down here. You can have a water system. I would probably recommend putting water underneath the van just to try and save on some space. But that's really just a matter of personal preference and what we actually have available to us. Just to kind of take a look at some other stuff. This is, again, kind of what your van looks like. This particular model is a 170E. So this is a 170. So the distance here is about 30 inches, but on a 170E, you actually have 50 inches from the back of the wheel well to here. So you get an extra 20 inches in the rear of the van, which in this case really helps for this. Now, I know we have discussed a Dodge camper van. I would have to get the exact measurements just to see how much space we have, but I just wanted to come up with something really quick here, and I think that this is an awesome design for what you need, and I was able to fit in a little bit more than I was expecting. Like, I think this is a really cool layout. Now, over here, this was my first idea, and I'm sure that this was probably your first idea as well. But when I am in the van, there is not a lot of space here for this. So between the bottom of this platform, the top of this motorcycle, and the top of this thing, you have 1 foot and about 8 inches. It's not even 2 feet. So it is a very tight fit. And then the second thing that I was trying was I don't have it demonstrated here, but I was very interested in a platform bed that went over top and it just lowered into position. And that was why I was asking how tall you were, because technically you're 5'6", so you can walk underneath of a platform bed and not have it in your main space. But having it come down was a little bit problematic, so we won't do that. And then what else over here in the van? I think that's it. I'm also going to send you some other photos and reference material just so you can kind of make an informed decision. But this is what I have for you right now. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you just don't like the layout, let me know. I can rearrange some things and have a cool option for you based on what you want. So, cool. Alrighty. Well, thank you.